Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cochise County. And as you can see behind me, there's a dome. We just finished up a workshop to build this 13-foot dome, which was an amazing experience. And I'm just gonna kind of walk around and videotape the dome and narrate kind of what happened during this awesome week, and point out some different features of the dome as I give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, so here is the dome. This dome is, like I said, it's 13 feet, the interior diameter. And the purpose of this building is a kind of like an entrance for the house. This opening right here is going to be the front door to the house. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So it's pretty cool. We just measured it today. It's about 12 feet high. And this is a window. The window form is still in here. And then this is going to be a hallway to an 11-foot bedroom dome, which I might be starting the foundation as soon as tomorrow. And then the other doorway here is going to go to a 12-foot kitchen dome, which we might be doing another workshop for that one next month. So I want to tell you about this workshop that happened. And like I mentioned the last time, when I put the invite out for this workshop, like I had no idea how many people were going to show up. And originally we were going to make this a 12-foot dome because I was like, maybe 5 or 6 people will come. And then I got such a great response that it looked like we were going to have like 9 or 10 people consistently throughout the week. So we made it a 13-foot dome. And then the whole process was just kind of everything that I had envisioned, or maybe I've been talking about it on the blog or podcast, but like building these things manually by hand, I mean, it requires people power. So it turned into this thing that just brought together so many people. And so huge shout out to all the people who came really far to be here. Huge shout out to the Mojave Center, which is where I took a Superadobe workshop a few months ago, and a lot of the people I took the workshop with traveled really far to be here and help me build this house, which is huge for me. And we really feel like a family, and just being able to support each other in these important life moments and build houses for each other is like this amazing, incredible thing. But even beyond that, like it really helped me meet a lot of my neighbors. So huge shout out to well, there's a lot of people, but especially even just today, thank you to Jim, Tom, Katie, and Roman, who came by, and we were building this bench, which is mostly a structural component of the dome. Once they're bigger than 10 feet in diameter, you have to make a buttress ring that is 1 foot higher than the spring line. And the spring line is basically when the building goes from being a cylinder to starting to curve in to make a dome shape. So this bench needs to be about 18 inches high. So we have one more row to do. And it looks really cool. And like it, again, even just today, like these 4 people came over, and it was just a really nice way to spend time with people. And like, we're building this house. We're literally building a house with friends. It's like, this is just something I've dreamed of, and now it's actually happening. So the whole week when people were here, we were just kind of camping out the whole week. Thank you to Noah Lonnie. We had great food, which was really awesome. The temperatures were really cold, like in the upper teens a couple nights, but everyone just like, the dedication was really impressive to me, and everyone really just seemed to be having a good time. I guess everyone brought enough sleeping bags and stuff, but yeah, like to build this in 1 week was really amazing to me. Somebody told me this probably weighs like 80,000 pounds. And that is, the walls are 15 inches thick, and it's just filled with soil. We did mostly soil from the site. I'll show you the quarry. It turns out the soil here is very clay heavy. So we ended up bringing in sand just to help the mix better. The clay was not absorbing water or the cement very well. So there was a huge pile of sand here, and then there was another huge pile of sand, and that's all gone. So I have to get more sand, which is okay. This is where the clay is coming from. So thank you to my neighbor Johnny for bringing his excavator or tractor over here, and he's been digging this out. And the plan for this is to be like a rainwater catchment swale, basically. When you build these houses, you're going to have some huge pit somewhere. And so my thinking was make it like a longer, shallower pit, and then whenever we're done building, you know, we can plant trees or whatever down there. I have some friends I can consult with for the right type of plants to put down there, but that should be an awesome feature. And yeah, like I was saying, this week, like the weekend of the dome build, a bunch of people were able to come down from Phoenix and Tucson, and so all throughout the day we probably had close to 30 people who were working on the building. And overall throughout the week we probably had close to 40 people. Also, huge shout out to and thank you to my parents. I love you. My parents made the trip out from all the way across the country to be here, and that just made the whole thing really special to me. Just like actually building my own house with my parents there and a bunch of friends and a bunch of new friends, people who I just met recently. This build has led to just meeting so many people. So anyway, that was this first dome. So there's so many just good memories and amazing things that happened because of building this structure, that that's what I think of when I see the building. And to me, the building embodies all of that positive energy and that community and that bringing of people together. So that's what this building means to me. I talked in a previous podcast about how we put a lot of time and energy into our houses, and ultimately what is a house really providing except basic shelter, and that's what this is. But by just using more natural materials and building in a simpler way, this building, it is providing a lot of things we need to be happy, especially that community piece. And like someone just said today, they just like having their hands in the dirt, which is fun. And that's what we do as kids. We play in the dirt, you know. And so so anyway, there's just so many good things happening as a result of this project, and I'm super happy with the result. And this is just the start of things, and this isn't even finished yet. So there's the next step for this particular structure is to plaster the outside, and then in the meantime probably start building the foundation for these other domes. So that's the latest from Cochise County. This is a pretty exciting step for me, and I just love stepping outside of the RV where I'm living right now and seeing this every day. It just reminds me of the whole experience of everyone coming out here, and that that's a real thing that happened, and this is how we can live our lives. And so I'm just so happy that this is starting to become a bigger and bigger part of my life. And there's a lot more domes to build. There's 5 more domes that are going to be connected to this one, plus all the finishing work and everything. And so this is really just the start of things. And I can't wait for the next one. And for all of you who are planning on coming out here, I can't wait to see you here and make some more domes and more good memories.